Okay guys, I'm back here again with my latest and greatest setup for another tank. A couple weeks ago I did a video comparing a 20-gallon regular or 20-gallon tall excuse me, with the Aqueon 13-gallon widescreen. And I showed, the similarities, the differences. They're the same height, they're the same length. The biggest difference is the overall width. So if you remember that video, you can refer back to that one and see the differences. But this is the final setup of the Aqueon 13-gallon widescreen tank, as they call it. Just kind of do a once around while the fish are out. I got 6 neon tetras in there, and these are 3 white skirt tetras that I have there. This, in all honesty, was a challenge. I wanted to do something different here, as I always like to do. You see the plants. I've got a couple cryptocorns in there. There's 2, there's 3. I've got the, I believe that's Elodia or Elodia. I forget which pronunciation is correct. I've got a Anubias plant in there. In the back here, that kind of grass looking like plant, that's called mondo grass. I have one there, and then there's a better look at one there. Found these blue rocks at my local pet store and immediately fell in love with them, so I had to incorporate them somehow in the tank. Maybe the 2 centerpieces of the tank are these pieces of spider wood, which I thought looked awesome in this tank. As you can see, I have sand in here, but the thing that's kind of hard to see, and I may even have to do another video to highlight it, this is actually my first attempt at a dirted tank. And maybe, hang on, let me turn the flash on. Hang on one second. Okay, so this is a better look at it. Like I said, this is my first attempt at doing a dirted tank. You can see here, this bottom layer right here, that's all dirt. Okay, and I have the sand on top of it, capping it off. Challenges? Absolutely. There was about twice where I thought about just scrapping the whole thing and saying to hell with it, but I stuck with it. A little bit about the dirt. This isn't any fancy aquascaping soil. This is simply potting soil from my local Home Depot. I got a big bag for $5 maybe. And obviously their dirt is really going to help with the plant growth and that whole process. I won't need to do a whole lot of dosing as far as fertilizers and things like that. You guys know I'm a big fan of doing the live plants, so that'll really help with that. Some other challenges was kind of just keeping the dirt where it needed to be. My first go around with this, essentially one particular time I pretty much just had muddy water. So that'll kind of highlight some of the challenges I had with this one. Let me turn the flash off. It took about a week and a half for the water to kind of get clear. I tested the water, made sure the ammonia was down, and I used already cycled media from another tank to kind of speed up the cycle process for this. These 3 tetras I got about a week ago, they've been helping cycle the tank. as far as, let's see, on the back here, there's, you know, an Aqueon quiet flow filter. You can see there. This one is as advertised. It's got a nice steady water flow, and it is really quiet, which I like, to help with the clarity of the water. I couldn't add a bubble stone in here or a bubble wall for obvious reasons, and believe me, I tried it, and it was a pain in the ass, because I had one under the sand, and I turned it on, and all the dirt and potting soil came up and made a real mess. So I had to scrap that. Again, you know, this was a challenging design. But one thing I did add was just another kind of air filter there. You can see here it's got some carbon and some media there to help with the bacteria. It's got a sponge here to help with the water, the clarity of the water. And you can see, you know, the water is pretty damn clear. So I like a challenge. You know, I like where this tank is at now. I may add, you know, a few more fish, maybe a couple of gouramis, or even some more tetras, things like that. I'm loving the blue rocks and the driftwood. The light that I got. Let me see if I can. I picked up this. I'll need to turn the. Let's see if I do this. There we go. I picked up this Fluval Eco Bright LED light, and this light is awesome. Couple things. Number one, it comes with a remote. You guys that know I like that. It's got, you know, dimness or dimming settings where you can dim the lights. It has a setting for just the blue lights. There's the blue lights there. You can control the brightness of those. There's me dimming the lights there. But all in all, I absolutely am loving this light. Here's a look at it sitting on top of the tank. You can see the white LED lights and the blue lights that are contained inside that light. But all in all, guys, you know, I'm really happy with the end result. It's not really the end result, because, you know, I may add some more fish, and I'll let you know how that turns out. But again, this is an update on the Aqueon 13-gallon widescreen aquarium. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll give you a once around here of the tank, some different angles so you can take a look at it. The driftwood and the rocks and the plants. Take a look at the fish. All those neon tetras, they're back here hiding. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.